Attorney General, good evening.
Charlie, good evening. Charlie, did you win that football pool?
Hell no, I didn't even get, I wasn't in it.
Live.
Live.
All right,
My
guys, we
my
are
secretary,
live,
she got $500 from Chuck's pool.
live on the YouTube channel, folks.
Okay, we're
So
live,
let me,
guys.
welcome everyone to the committee meetings for Monday, February 8th. And we'll start off with County Services Committee and Chairperson Bloomer.
He's on mute.
Ed, you're on mute.
You're on mute, Ed.
I know. We have action items, but I don't have them in front of me, so.
Terry sharing screens.
That's why we need to be back in person. Right, Bill?
That's right.
For many reasons.
Yeah, let me know how you make out with that.
Yeah, we're still waiting. Oh, here comes the landslide. Is the door locked?
He belongs to you, Matty.
He's right here for you, Charlie.
Yeah, right.
Warren, do we have?
We had the resolution.
All right, guys,
Ed,
hold on
this
a
is
minute.
Greg Davis. Do you want me to read it to you?
Trying to get.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
Wait a minute, here we go. Here we
Thank you.
go. Okay. Yeah, we can scroll down a little bit here. We could bring the meeting to order. What time is it? 6:05. Okay, we have the first one is authorizing agreement, Greene County Department of Human Services Aging and Visiting Nurses Home Care. I'll move that. Can I get a second?
I'll second it.
And who's that, Linda?
Yes.
Yes.
Linda, okay, legislator Overbaugh seconds, Bloomer moves it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none opposed. Okay, next one, 2020 funding allegations for Greene County Department of Human Services Youth Bureau. I have a quick question here. This is the advisory board's recommended allocation of these funds for the 2020. Is that a misprint or is this?
This is Terry Ward. Can you hear me? I can answer that.
I can.
Go ahead, Terry.
If you
I
read
can,
the
Terry,
first
go ahead.
sentence, it says New York State OCFS allocated us on January 6th, 2021. So we got our final allocation from them on 2021, so we couldn't allocate it in 2020.
Okay. All right, so we already have the funds then. All right.
No,
I'll
it's
move-
allocated. It's all a reimbursement.
All right, so it's
This
not.
money
costing
has to
us-
be,
All right, that's
this
what I want
money
to
has
know.
to be spent by the agencies. They have to claim it from the county, and then the county has to get it from the state, which will not happen before the March 16th All-State Aid-In for 2020.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll move it. We have a second.
Second.
And who was that, please?
Lavera?
Matt Lavera, legislator Lavera seconds. Bloomer moves it. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That's carried. Okay. Appointing Greene County Coroner Gerard Buckley. At this time, I'd like to hear from legislator Lennon.
I'd like to move this resolution forward, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, legislator Lennon moves it forward. I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? And it's carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appointing Greene County Coroner Daniel Gulino.
Handle.
I'll move it. Who wants to second it?
Handle.
Heard Handel moving it.
Legislator Handel seconds. Bloomer moves it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, we're carried.
Gotta come up one more page.
Gotta scroll it up. Okay, reappointing members, Board of Electrical Examiners.
Handle.
Handle, who's gonna
Lennon.
second?
Lennon.
Overbaugh seconds, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We are carried.
Motion to adjourn.
So, I'm waiting for the scroll up, but I guess that's it.
That's it.
Does anyone have anything else for county services this evening?
This is just this month.
Motion to close.
Okay, we have a motion and we have a second. We're closed. Thank you all.
That was just comp time. Meaning they can buy that back.
Thank you, Gunnar.
Public Works. No, this is compensation now. And this is overtime, this for this month. Look at the jail. It's just one month.
Mr. Chairman, we are ready to go here.
You're
Jim,
still
are
on
you
mute.
Mr. Thornton, we are ready to go.
I'd like to open up Public Works Committee at 6:10 PM. Scott's with us tonight for the Highway Superintendent's report.
I'm gonna go through it real quick. Only on ones that we have actual action on. County Route 23B Bridge Project in Carroll. That was actually open to traffic on Friday, January 22nd. We still have final grading, paving, and punch list items, but they will be completed in the spring. County Route 6 Spruceton Road Bridge in the town of Lexington. We opened the bids on January 28th. ING Civil was the lowest bid. They're out of Waterville, New York. They've done work in Greene County before, and they were the lowest bidder. We're still doing a bid analysis and making sure all of everything looks good. But as for right now, ING Civil is the lowest bidder. Timberlake Road, we're working on right away. I just got off the phone with Ed Kaplan to go over some of the right of way issues we have on Timberlake, but it looks like we should be squaring that away. And that project should be moving forward. The Christmas Day flood repairs, unfortunately, as I discussed before, it was not a federally declared storm. Therefore, all this repair will have to be done in-house. So we're trying to adjust things and working with Soil and Water on some of the repairs on 17 and County Route 6. They're going to help out a lot. They currently have the design for County Route 17. So I think that's a great collaboration that we've worked with before, and moving forward, we certainly will try to work with them as much as possible. The driver feedback signs on State Route 145 for the Carroll Durham School District. Unfortunately, this project is limping along. We do have the signs up. Unfortunately, we're waiting for Central Hudson to hook up the meters. They've indicated that it'll be a couple weeks with at least one of the sides. The other side may take several more weeks, but if you do drive on 145, those lights are up there. They're just not powered. So we're just waiting for Central Hudson on this one. CHIPS funding, which is preparing for the 2021 paving season. Last year, we had a 20% reduction in CHIPS funding. It looks like projected for 2021, we will have 100% funding. So for Advocacy Day, I think that it's imperative that anyone and everyone should contact their representatives and push for 100% funding of CHIPS, especially this year with the reduction from last year. We did half the number of miles of paving last year.
Pat, do you have a date for that?
As of right now, on Thursday of this week, we have a Zoom meeting. We're going to talk to the representative, Chris Tagg. I know he's going to be on it. I'm not sure exactly who else. But that's the 11th we're going to be discussing. Obviously, with this whole COVID, not actually meeting in Albany, it's kind of a difficult situation that trying to advocate for on Zoom meetings. For our capital improvement plan, we are putting together another set of equipment and vehicles to purchase. I know that some of you have already been contacted about a tractor. We also have a plow truck that is sitting at Advantage Truck Group. I think that as of right now, probably the best case to purchase that piece of equipment as soon as we can. We have had several storms and our equipment is struggling. It's staying on the road. They're staying on the roads, but we're having difficulty. For the engineering group, I know some of you heard we're advertising for project manager, senior engineering tech, and engineering tech positions. Hopefully we'll get some good candidates. So far we have. We'll start the interview process either at the end of this week or beginning of next week. And for solid waste, Hunter Transfer Station, the building is substantially complete. Department of State should be up there either today or tomorrow to do their inspection. Hopefully we can get at least a temporary CO so we can start using that facility. We've been hauling MBI trucks out of the Hunter Transfer Station since I think 3 weeks now, and it's working out well. It's alleviated a lot of headaches that we've had trucking. So I think it's already proven that it's going to save us time and money. Coxsackie Transfer Station, we had some designs put forward. We were set on a design. Unfortunately, with geotech investigations, the soil conditions out at Coxsackie aren't ideal. I think most of you have known, I mean, the jail had the same issues. The soil is soft clay. It's not suitable material for construction. So we have to do some alternative analysis and see what's the best case. And right now we're developing costs on alternatives for that location. It will be an additional cost to construct just because of the soil conditions, but we're analyzing that and hopefully we'll have some sort of an idea shortly so we can put that through. And that's it.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Jim, let me just
Go ahead.
chime in here for a second. We did meet, I sent everybody an email. We did meet with Congressman Delgado this month on the road repairs from the Christmas storm, amongst other things. I think kind of surprised me. He was not aware that there's really not any federal emergency funding for road repair like there is for bridges and that sort of infrastructure, but nothing for rural roads. So that was one of the things he's going to take a look at when he goes back to see if there's anything there. And if not, to advocate for establishing that type of a fund. So it was a good conversation. We only had about an hour with him, but we got through a lot of stuff.
Good to hear. Anybody with anything else before we proceed? Okay, moving on to proposed action item. Authorizing advertisement for bid for fuel oil.
Martinez,
Handle,
Martinez and Handel. All in favor?
aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Accepting formal proposal for engineering work necessary for the design and construction inspection services for replacement of Cornwallville Road Bridge over to Cornwallville Creek, bin 33-03140, Town of Durham.
Handle,
Martinez,
Handel and Martinez, all in favor?
aye.
Opposed? So carried. Authorizing the filling of the application for state assistance from the Household Hazardous Waste, HHW, State Assistance Program, signing of the assistance state contract under the appropriate laws of New York.
Hobart.
Lennon and Hobart, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? So carried. Authorizing an extension for contract for the operation of the Household Hazardous Waste Collection Event.
Hobart.
I'll
Martin.
second
All right, go ahead.
Hobart and Thornton. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Do we have anything else to come under Public Works this evening?
If not, I'll entertain a motion for adjournment, Mr. Chairman.
second that.
Martinez and Handel, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And a fine job by those highway crews last week with the storm.
Absolutely.
All right, I think that wraps up the committees for tonight. I think everybody got an email. There is a special committee meeting for next week prior to the regular one, so, but we'll still be starting at 6 o'clock, and that is Tuesday because of the holiday. All right, anybody have anything else?
I do.
Patty?
Can we possibly get Kyra in here to do some kind of a report? You know, we're talking about putting up a homeless shelter, but we don't really get a lot of feedback from Kyra. You know, those fill in the blank graphs. I kind of, with everything going on, I think probably a lot of us have a few more questions. So could we maybe get her in here, like highway department, public health nurses, sheriff's department, they give us like actual reports? Is it possible that we can get Kyra to do that?
Yep. Sean?
Yeah, she was here earlier. I can bring her back next Monday at committee, or you could establish a special meeting just for that issue.
I would appreciate that.
What would you prefer? A special meeting next week or a special workshop?
I would say just have her come.
Yeah, you just at a regular meeting. Because I think probably a lot of us have questions, you know. We just get that graph and there's a lot more going on in the county these days. I kind of have a few questions. I think a lot of other people do too. So just.
All right, so next week we'll have a special county services and we'll have her back.
Thank you very much.
All right, anything else? All right, very good. Then I will